Good morning to all my dear students. Once you all are being welcoming back to our Science 2 class. The felicitous quote of the day is keep calm and study hard. Yes, my dear, do all work hard now. Surely in future you will be a superior star. Dear children, take care of yourself and eat healthy foods. On coming to our point, today you are going to watch our Science 2 video class. Yes, let's continue our Unit 12. Plant Anatomy and Plant Physiology. Today part 2. So let's continue, my dear students. Take the page number 175. Listen. Basically, there are two types of root, namely monocot root and dicot root. Dicot root, for example, bean, avarai. Bean has dicot root. This is one more question. Monocot root, example, maize. Cholam. Maize has monocot root. This is also one more question. Name the two examples of both root. Dicot root, for example, bean. Monocot root, for example, maize. Okay. So we are going to see internal or interior, structure or construction. Therefore, internal structure of dicot root. Yes, come on. Internal structure of dicot root. A thin transverse section of dicot root shows the following structures. Epiplemma. It is the outermost layer. Cuticle and stomata are absent. Unicellular root hairs are present. It is also known as rhizodermis or foliferous layer. Cortex. It is a multi-layered large zone made of thin-walled parenchymatous cells with intercellular space. It stores food and water. Endodermis. It is the innermost layer of cortex. The cells are barrel-shaped, closely packed and show band-like thickenings on the radial and inner tangential walls called Casparian strips. But these Casparian strips are absent in the endodermis cells, which are located opposite the protoxylem. These thin wall cells without Casparian strips are called passage cell. It helps in the movement of water and dissolved salts from cortex into xylem. Stele, all tissues inner to endodermis constitute stele. It includes pericycle and vascular bundle. Yes, write the meaning, my dears. Internal or interior. Structure or construction, which means arrangement. Okay, let's come. A thin and transverse or cross section of dicot root will show four following structures. Epiplemma, cortex, endodermis, stele. First one is epiplemma. It is the outermost layer. Okay, it is the outermost layer. We know that is epidermis, right? But in epidermis, cuticle and stomata present. In epidermis, cuticle, in epiplemma, cuticle and stomata are absent. Okay. In epidermis, cuticle and stomata present, but the epiplumma, cuticle and stomata are absent. Keep in your mind. Okay, this is very very important key. Okay. So unicellular. Listen, unicellular. Unicellular, single celled. Uni mean single. Okay, uni means single. So single cell hair growth. Okay, hair growth, that is root hairs. The single cell hair growth is called root hairs or present. The other name of epiplumma, rhizodermis and foliferous layer. Okay, what are the other name of epiplumma? Rhizodermis and foliferous layer. Okay, this is 2 mark question pa. Second one is cortex. This is a very very important 2 mark question. Define cortex. Okay, it is a multi-layered. It is a multi-layered or many layer. Multi-layer or many layer. Okay, large zone. Okay, that is made up of thin wall parenchymatous cells. Thin wall parenchymatous cells. Thin, which means single wall like. Okay, single wall like with intercellular space. Listen my dear, cortex, it is multi-layered or many-layered large zone. Okay, that is made up of thin-walled. What is that now? Single wall like. Okay, the parenchymatous cells. Parenchyma is major type of tissue. Listen, parenchymatous cells. Listen here. Parenchyma is major type of tissue which composed major parenchymatous cells. Okay, parenchyma is major type of tissue which composed major parenchymatous cells with the intercellular space, which means space inside between intercellular space. Listen, intercellular space, which means space inside between cellular arrangement. This cortex stored what are they? Food and water. Okay, my dear, this is the important 2 mark question. Name the 4 structure of dicot root. Epiplumma, cortex, endodermis and stele. Epiplumma. Other name of epiplumma is foliferous layer. Okay, it is the outermost layer. It is the outermost layer. We know that is epidermis. But in epidermis, cuticle and stomata are present. But in epiplumma, cuticle and stomata are absent. Can you understand, my dear? The other name of epiplumma, rhizodermis and foliferous layer. Yes, listen my dear, root hair growth, that is root hair are present. Okay. Next one, cortex. It is multi-layer. Or many layer. Large zone. Okay. This is made up of thin-walled or single wall like. Okay, single wall like. Parenchymatous cells with intercellular space. which means space inside between the cellular arrangement. Space inside between the cellular arrangement. The cortex stores food and water. Food and water. Food, the blue color, water. Okay. Third one is endodermis. Endo, which means inner part, and dermis, which means layer. Endo means inner part, and dermis, which means layer. Therefore, it is the innermost layer of cortex. Innermost layer of cortex. In this type, dear, cells are parallel shaped, cylindrical shaped. Parallel தெரியும் இல்லையா, பீப்பாய். Okay, closely packed, tightly packed, and band like thickening band. Okay, on their radial and inner tangential wall. What is radial? Radial, arranged like a ray, developing uniformly around a center axis. Arranged like a ray, developing uniformly around a center axis. What is tangential wall? This is 2 more question. What is tangential walls? Tangential walls means oriented parallel to the structures. Oriented parallel to the structures. Therefore, we know this is known as Casparian strips, which is tangential wall. Okay. Therefore, we know what is Casparian strips. So, that is Casparian strips are absent. Casparian strips are absent where? In endodermis. Endodermis cells. Endodermis cells. Location opposite the protoxylem. Okay, opposite the protoxylem. These are thin wall cells without Casparian strips. These are thin wall cells without Casparian strips. These are called passage cell. These are called passage cell. Next one is function. Helps in movement of water and dissolved salts from cortex into xylem. Helps in movement of water, dissolved salts from cortex into xylem. Dissolved, which means karaya seirathu. Okay, dears, cortex have salts that will dissolved into xylem. Okay, cortex have salts that will dissolved into xylem. My dears, take a kins. Endodermis. Endo, which means inner part. Okay, and dermis, which means layer. Endo, which means inner part, and dermis, which means layer. Therefore, it is a innermost layer of cortex. Cells are parallel shaped or cylindrical shaped, closely, tightly packed. pea shaped. This is a parallel shaped. Okay, tightly packed and band like thickening. This is a band like thickening. Okay, on the radial and inter and tangential wall. What is radial? Arranged like a ray, developing uniformly around a center axis. Listen, this is a picture. See the picture? Arranged like a ray. Okay, uniformly around a center axis. What is tangential wall? Tangential wall means oriented parallel to the structure. This is the parallel. Okay, see this picture ma, parallel, this is equal, parallel structure. Therefore we know what is Casparian strips. So that Casparian strips are absent. Where? In endodermis cells. Next location, opposite to the protoxylem. Listen, these are thin-walled cells without Casparian strips. These are called passage cell. Function helps in movement of water. Dissolved salts from cortex into xylem. Dissolved, which means karai cheyiradu. Okay, cortex into xylem. Okay, dear, cortex have salts that will dissolved into xylem. Okay, endodermis, which means inner endodermis, which means inner part. Okay, endo which means inner part, dermis which means layer. It is the innermost layer of the cortex. Okay, in this type cells like parallel shaped, parallel shaped. Okay, closely tightly packed, band like thickening. Okay, on their radial and inner tangential wall. It is location, endodermis opposite to the protoxylem. Thin wall cells without Casparian strips. These are called passage cell. This passage cell helps in movement of water. Dissolved salts from cortex into the xylem. Last one is steel. All tissues inner to endodermis constitute steel. It includes pericycle and vascular bundle. All the tissues inside the endodermis or outer layer is constitute or outer layer. It constitute or form steely. Okay, so steel have two, pericycle and vascular bundle. So my dear, steel have subdivision pericycle, vascular bundle and pith. Pericycle. Inner to endodermis lies a single layer of pericycle. It is the site of origin or lateral roots. Vascular bundle. It is radial. Xylem is exarch and tetrarch. The tissues present between xylem and phloem is called conjunctive tissue. In dicot root, it is made up of parenchyma. Pith. Young root contains pith, whereas an old root pith is absent. Pericycle. My dears, write the meaning. Site, place, origin, starting point, lateral roots, primary outer growing roots, hair like appearance. Okay. So, endodermis is outer layer, my dear. Inside that there is a single layer of pericycle which is called, okay, single layer which is called pericycle. In that place only lateral roots are forming and starts growing. Origin. Okay. So listen, my dear. Endodermis is the outer layer. Inside that there is a single layer. Inside there is a single layer which is called pericycle. In that place only lateral roots are forming and starts growing. Next one is vascular bundle. Vascular bundle. It is radial. Already I said like that, radial. Okay. Therefore, in this vascular bundle, xylem is exarch and tetrarch. Already last class we learnt about exarch, endarch, tetrarch. Okay. Between xylem and phloem, many tissues were present. Those tissues are called conjunctive tissue. Okay. In dicot root, vascular bundle is formed of parenchyma. This is one mark, my dear. Note it. Okay. In dicot root, it is made up of parenchyma cell. Okay. So come to the point. Vascular bundle is a radial, xylem, exarch and a tetrarch. Xylem and phloem, many tissues were present. Those tissues are called conjunctive tissues. Next one is pith. Young root contains pith, whereas old root pith is absent. Spongy white tissues lining is called pith. Spongy white tissue lining is called pith. So, young roots are small, little grown roots have pith. So, old root are roots grown long years ago have no pith, that is absent. Pith is absent. Okay. Yes, my dear, this is a key for you. Site, place, origin, which means starting point, lateral roots, which means primary outer growing roots, hair like appearance. Okay. Endodermis, the outer layer. It's a pericycle. So, the outer layer inside that there is a single layer which is called pericycle. In that place only lateral roots are forming and starts growing. Next, vascular bundle is very important. Xylem and phloem, many tissues were present. Those tissues are called conjunctive tissues. Next, pith. Spongy white tissues lining is called a pith. So, young roots or small, little grown roots have pith. Old roots or roots grown long years ago have no pith. So, pith is absent. Parenchyma. Parenchyma is major type of tissue which composed major parenchymatous cells. Here already I said you tangential wall. Tangential walls means oriented parallel to the structure. Okay. Closely tightly packed அப்படின்னா இந்த மாதிரி டைட்டாக உனக்கு என்ன இருக்கும், க்ளோஸாக இருக்கும். Band like structure, band like thickening. Okay. What is radial? Radial, arranged like a ray, developing uniformly around a center axis. Still, all the tissues inside the endodermis or outer layer is constitute or have steel. So, steel have two, pericycle and vascular bundle. Next one, pith. Spongy white tissue lining is called a pith. So, young roots, small, little grown roots have pith. Old root, pith is absent. Next, internal structure of monocot root. Internal structure of monocot root. A thin transverse section of monocot root shows the following characteristic feature. Epiplema or rhizodermis. It is the outermost layer of the root and is made up of a single layer of thin-walled parenchymatous cells. Stomata and cuticle are absent. The root hairs helps in absorption of water and minerals from the soil. This layer also products an inner tissue. Write the meaning, ma. Internal structure of monocot root. A thin transverse or oblique section of monocot root. So, this monocot root's transverse section, this monocot root transverse section is thin and show four feature, isn't it? As the same as dicot root, epiplema, cortex, endodermis, stele. First one is epiplema. Epiplema is the outermost layer of the root. Okay, it is a single layer. It is made up of single layer, thin walled structure. Thin wall made up of parenchymatous cells. For this also stomata, cuticle are absent. A hair like growth, outgrowth is absent. Okay. This is important. One more question. Root helps in absorption of water and minerals from the soil. You dear students, kindly notate the inner tissue were protected or saved from damages by epiplema or this rhizodermis. Cortex, as usual, cortex is a multi-layered large zone which is large. It has parenchymatous cells, a cell formed by parenchyma cells. Okay, is called parenchymatous cells with the intercellular spaces. It stores water and food materials. Next one is endodermis. Endodermis, it is the innermost layer of cortex, has characteristic or specialized strips. That is what? Casparian strips. Okay, we learnt in dicot root. Contains a passage cells, which is transporting cells. Band-like thickening is for Casparian strips. Band-like thickening. It is made up of suberin. All the tissues inner to endodermis constitute stele. It includes pericycle, vascular tissues and pith. Pericycle, it is a single layer of thin wall cells. The lateral root originates from this layer. Vascular tissue, it consists of many patches of xylem and phloem arranged radially. The xylem is exarch and polyarch. The conjunctive tissue is made up of sclerenchyma. First one is stele. Explain about stele and its type in monocot root. This is a 4-mark question pa. This is 4-mark question. Explain about stele and its type in monocot root. So listen carefully, my dears. Inside the endodermis or outer layer, all the tissues have stele. All the tissues have stele. This innermost circled part. Okay. In monocot, stele has 3: pericycle, vascular bundle and pith. Okay. First one is pericycle. This is a thin wall, single layer, lateral or primary roots originated from this layer or pericycle. Next, vascular tissue. It consists of many patches, means a part that is different in same way from the area arranged or around it. Okay, of some way from the area around it of xylem and phloem. Okay, xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem arranged radially. Xylem and phloem are arranged radially. The exarch and polyarch. Exarch, outer looking layer, and polyarch, 4 cross section. The conjunctive tissue is made up of sclerenchyma. This is a 1-mark question, very, very important. Okay. Pith. It is present at the center. It is made up of parenchyma cells with intercellular spaces. It contains abundant amount of starch grains is stored food. Pith. It is present always at the center. It has parenchyma cells with the intercellular spaces like cortex. Okay. It stores food like cortex and contains abundant or more amount starch, food grains, etc. The food is converted into glucose sucrose. This glucose sucrose is called starch. Okay. Intercellular space, which means space inside between the cellular arrangement. Suberin, a multi-layered, thick-walled like appearance is called suberin. Vascular tissues. It consists many patches of xylem and phloem. Patches, which means a part of that is different in some way from the area around it. Sclerenchyma. The conjunctive tissues is made up of sclerenchyma. Next, pith. It present always at the center in the sky blue color. It has parenchyma cells with the intercellular spaces like cortex. Okay, it stores food like cortex. It has parenchyma cells with the intercellular spaces like cortex. It stores food like cortex. Here, listen to the picture. The starch food grains molecules in this picture. Okay. Still, inside the endodermis of outer layer, all tissues have still innermost circled part. So, in monocot still has 3: pericycle, vascular bundle, pith. Pericycle, thin wall cells, single layer, lateral or primary roots originated in pericycle. Pith, it is present always at center. It has parenchyma cells with intercellular spaces like cortex. It stores food like cortex and contains abundant or more amount of starch food grains. Food is converted into glucose sucrose. This glucose sucrose is called starch. Okay. This last question, differentiate between dicot and monocot root. Tissues, number of xylem, dicot tetrarch, monocot root polyarch. Cambium, which means vascular tissue. Dicot is present, monocot root absent. Secondary growth, dicot present, monocot root absent. Pith, dicot root absent, monocot root present. Conjunctive tissue, for example, parenchyma, sclerenchyma. Dicot root example bean, monocot root example mice. Dear students, hope you all are watched the video fully. Take hints and learn properly. You must be true to yourself. I will post the questions sharply at 9 o'clock. You all must attend the classes and write the test neatly. Post your answers on correct time. Don't be delayed. All the best. Thank you, my dear students.